very important to not just take weeks off. I don't think you can just take weeks off and go through the motions and expect to be able to tune it up when it matters. So I think that test session concept, Jeff, keeps the engineers, the driver, everybody with a very specific task at hand. Let's go prove we know what we need in a few weeks when we head out west of Vegas.
Let's give a shout out to AJ Armendinger as we ride aboard with Chase Briscoe with thanks to Toyota. The Dinger started 20th. He runs in 11th place in his Corlig Chevrolet. Speaking of Corlig Racing, congrats to Chris Rice. The former president has been promoted to CEO of that organization.
Yeah, Chris was there at the very start of that company. Continue to be promoted as they grow.
Ross Chastain, Joey Logano, this is 7th and 8th. And this incredible performance in the Shell Pennzoil Ford from Logano after just a very un-Penske-like Saturday, not only for Joey, but for Ryan Blaney and for Austin Cindric. And the very unfamiliar, from a team perspective, to have all three of them grouped at the back of this field at the drop of the green earlier today. So look at those positions made. 28 apiece for Logano and Blaney and 19 for Austin Cindric. And we are nearing the end of this second stage here at Kansas Speedway. Just 4 to go.
Well, Hamlin's lead is just over a second now, but with lap traffic, Bell taking big chunks off of it. There's Hamlin right there side by side with Kez. Brad Keselowski trying to stay in position to get the free pass, and there's Bell right there. So with 3 to go, I think Hamlin still has space, but at a momentum track like this, if you get the guy to get you in the wrong spot, kind of like Hamlin is right here, if he has to chop the gas one time or get stalled out, it can evaporate pretty quickly.
Hey, who's got the Xfinity fastest lap today? Let's have a look. Oh, no surprise, the 11. Denny Hamlin.
I tell you, this is taking a lot of speed out of this 11 car, this battle. You see Bell closing in. That's about a half a second right there. Keselowski's just not going to pull over. He wants to stay in this lead lap.
And for the first time in this stage, Denny Hamlin's lead has been trimmed to less than a second.
Well, he's got problems too, because if the 20 can get a run off the top, and the 11 doesn't clear the 6 right here, very important corner exit.
Cleared him.
Oh, that is going to be the difference, I believe, right there. If he got stuck side by side, he was going to be in an awkward spot. He slid in front of the 6. That should take some pressure off this final lap.
And you might be wondering why the 6 raced him so hard, because he's going to be the first car lap down. He'll get the wave and be back in the lead lap, because the 6 has got to start at the tail end of the longest line, as opposed, if he would have been able to stay on the lead lap, he then could have started, he would have restarted 27th. That is a big track position difference.
Final lap presented by Credit One Bank, and Denny Hamlin has now led 92 laps here today. Won stage 1, and Hamlin's going to win stage 2, sweeping those stages and doing everything he can do to make life easier on him next week headed to the Roval. If he can just continue this run and win here in Kansas, he's won here more than anybody at this track. He's won 4 times. If Denny can do it again today, what a rebound from last week's controversy with his teammate. Silence the critics. Well, so far, he certainly has. The winner of stages 1 and 2, Denny Hamlin, here in Kansas.
French toast nibblers for breakfast.
Kansas. And next week, in Charlotte, the Queen City, it's the highly unpredictable Roval.
Mint is still $15.
Five positions on this restart already.
Nine already kind of being defensive, running a lane off the wall. The 11 claim to try to get some clean air.
Chase Elliott's got the best restarting car, I feel like. Then Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin's got the best all-around car.
You mentioned it, Jeff. The bottom has been kind of the preferred line on the restart, but that looked more like a normal Kansas restart, right? And the top was able to pin the bottom down. Now the 11 goes up the hill, loses momentum. Here comes the 20 of Bell.
The 20 of Bell went to the bottom of the racetrack in 1 and 2 and just wrapped the white line like an old school corner. And it worked, and now he has cleared Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin's going to come back to him. Bell with the block. Now Denny's going to get to the outside. Let's see if Bell can make the inside work again. Does he need to go all the way to the bottom? There he goes. But he didn't enter as low as he did when he made it work before.
Side by side with his teammate. Down the back stretch to 3. And Hamlin has cleared him.
Now, immediately a little bit of a guessing game. Bell kind of paused just a second, saw where the 11 was going. He went to the opposite position. And look at the away from him. That was a half a second slower that lap when Denny Hamlin had to have that lift. Now he's starting to run him back down.
Tyler Reddick's in a much improved position in this third stage. How far forward can he go? Himself into the round of 8.